Good morning, everyone. Mm, all right. Mm, okay, good morning. I'm here now. Let's do some reading. Bob, how are you? I do. It does get played. Not often, but occasionally. Hey, Nancy. Good morning, Dean. Betty's here. Robert. Double Robert. All right. Susan's with us. BB. Sylvia's here. Brian. Hey, Brian. I'm trying to read up here. Okay. Long message from Betty. Let's see. Yeah. Uh, not yet, Betty, but this evening. Hey, Charles. Good morning, Rochelle. Oh, we're noon now. There will be a video this afternoon, Frank, but it's very straightforward. Right, Trading View makes it pretty easy. Um, I responded this morning. If you emailed me back, no, I haven't gotten it. Nice, Jeff. Yep. Um, Everybody get their emails today. We have 180 people, so I think so. The telegram went out, so that's there. Oh, uh, let's see. Oh, that will be for Trade Station, Carla. Trading View, not Trade Station. Here, let me make sure my correct camera's on. I mean, microphone. It is. Perfect.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? BB, I'm doing well. No, on the email, I have contacted support. Did everybody else get an email? I'm doing well, thank you. Feeling a little bearish, not too bearish, just a little bearish on the tech, but okay. I'm doing well, Robinson. How are you? All right. Bob, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Um, did you guys make money on Apple today? Did you guys make money on Apple? Let me ask you that. Good, good, good. Did you make money on Snap a little bit the first time around? Not the second time yet. Good, 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 good. Did I do exactly as I say and got in right at when it hit the VWAP? Good, 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 good. I like seeing happy customers. Big fingers on. Oh, good. Matt, you got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
copying to do there. Sorry, guys. I'm just fixing my tea. Got a lot to talk about today. And I dare anybody to tell me that they're losing money on McDonald's. I felt bad for posting my exits in the wrong channel like an idiot. I'm such an idiot. But if you're losing money on McDonald's, you're not. I know you're not because it's right now breaking the high of the day. So there's no way in heck you could be losing money on McDonald's. Yes. Haven't had an unhappy client since this weekend. This weekend, I got an email. Somebody was really upset about alpha rotation. How much did we close the rotation at, Matt?
I'll tell you. Give me a second.
Why did I get out of Apple? Because the stock started getting really choppy. The market started getting really choppy. I don't want to just sit there forever. I figure if I can make you guys a little money, why not? Right? Remember, day trades don't count. Swing trades count because if you were to open up a brokerage, I'm going to teach you guys a little trick. This is an old style trick. Remember, I started trading. I was trading before the whole $25,000 limit in the markets. That's the thing. That's not 30 years ago. That's like what, 15 years ago, Matt? How long ago did they implement that?
Implement what? I'm sorry, I was reading.
How long ago did they implement the that you need $25,000 account?
It was during the Dodd-Frank Act, I believe.
Okay, so it was 2011. So yeah, that was. Remember, I started this whole thing about. I started this about 1995, 94ish, around that time. Hey Dom, how are you? So the point I was making is this: there's no before that whole $25,000 day trading pattern, day trader baloney phony nonsense. It was before the 2000 crash. Okay, all right. It wasn't there in 95, 96. I could tell you that 100%. So the rule was very simple. If you closed it out before the end of the day, it didn't count. It wasn't a trade. Margin wouldn't even see it if it was closed out before the end of the day, unless like you put on like a huge amount of contracts. But if you were day trading and if you closed out a position during the day, no, nothing. Let me pull up my Apple. Another thing, I'm not very confident in this market breaking high middle of the day right now, maybe end of day. That's why I said I reserved the right to get back in on Apple. Think we got out of Apple right at the high of the day at about 194-ish, 194.30 or something like that. And now it's at 193.30. So if I was to hold it, I'd be down $1 from I would actually be down right now. So I'm glad I got out of it. I thought I was doing something wrong. We're in Snap right now, by the way, for anybody who's curious. I'm not giving you the entry, but I do like Snap. There's a couple of stocks that I like. I'm liking the smaller stocks. Let me put the chat on for a few more minutes before I turn it off, and then I'll say goodbye to the chat. And then we can get into all of this. All right. Oh, I see, John. Just send me an email. See, if it's something, this is why I don't like to answer specific questions here. Everybody has a different situation. I can't give you financial advice, but I could tell you what I would do in your circumstances. Just let me know. But as far as the day trading room, I think so far everybody's very happy. Haven't heard I did, Rochelle, and then I said to get back in. Aren't you in the day trading room? I did say to get out, and then I gave them another note. I always reserve the right to get back in. Karen's happy, Bob's happy. Yeah, I did. I put two. I got into Snap again. Brian says yes. It's right there on Telegram. Yeah, it's now called the active trading room. Right here. Here's the deal. I really like Snap for a swing trade, but I would prefer to go back to the 1445 level, right at the VWAP. I'm going to set an alert and see what happens. I'll keep you posted. 1102, 1116. Buy Snap. It's right at the VWAP. Tell me I'm crazy. And now it's 5 cents above that level. That's what I thought. 2001. I thought it was 2011 or 2001. That's what I thought. Lori, I'll talk about Elf. I'll still talk about Elf. Just email me, please. I like that, Patty. Matt says, you're crazy, Roger. You know how to make money. Thank you. Roger, so how do you pick by my mood, by my pre-morning mood, Bob? I didn't like what I was seeing this morning, so I thought I was a little bearish. Actually, my daughter helps me pick my t-shirts in the morning. It gives her something fun to do. But yeah, it was the mood today. Yes, LTH Mazel Tov. It's finally going our way, Adam. LTH. It got downgraded too, by the way. Another stock. I'm going to give you guys a freebie right now, okay? I'm going to give you guys a freebie to make up for the sins that I'll do in the future. No, I feel bad. I posted the exit in the wrong Telegram channel. I'm such an idiot. So buy VKTX. Buy VKTX. It's at 1727. Let me share my screen with you. I'm giving you guys a free trade. Why? Well, why not? Right, Matt? It's screen. You know, yesterday this was number 2. Now it's number 6 again. Here's what I want you to do. Let's keep this between us, the 300 of us. I want you to buy the stock VKTX right here. If it breaks this VWAP or maybe a little lower, you get out and you ride it until it breaks today's high. Do we have a deal? Is there anything that I said that was not clear here? Why do I like it? Well, look at what it's doing. Small cap stock. It's breaking up. Anything not clear here? Yeah, perfectly clear. Watch, Ken. What did you say? I didn't give you the option, Thies. I gave you the stock. It's an $18 stock. You could see why. I think it's going to hold this pivot. Here's the VWAP. It's a low risk trade. You get out somewhere up here. You risk this. What's there not to do? Yeah, Venkat. Why not? If it's doing it towards the end of the day, and if it's closing really strong, you may want to hold it till the end of the day and get it on the morning pop. But that's what I would do. What do I know, right? Okay, enough of that. So people say, you don't give us enough red meat. You don't give us enough red meat. All I do is give you guys red meat. I can't give you any more red meat. Okay. Matt, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put bar chart on. Actually, before I do that, I can put this on. Oops, what did I just do? Matt, I'm going to go ahead and close the chat, okay? Will you manage it, okay? And if anybody's nice enough to post that they're making money on McDonald's, which I gave to everybody, or anything like that, you guys can what did I just do here? You guys can let us know. Share the wealth, as they say. Look at that McDonald's go. I think McDonald's is like Uber, buy the rumor, sell the fact kind of thing. Yeah, TC2000. That up. Show you what is happening. You could still see my screen, right, Matt?
Yep.
Okay. So very clearly, basic materials. And by the way, Adam, LTHM, I can't wait to get rid of that stock. It's like the longest stock we've held in 2.5 months. And it's literally like less than a quarter away from our actually like 15 cents away from our entry. But we're going to stick with it. Here it is. You could see it actually on a daily right here. See how it's got support here. So I'd like to see it break these levels and break below this. But I digress. Here's where we are right now. And you could very clearly see basic materials is taking a lot of the brunt today. And I know Matt is copying everything that's on that chat right now, right, Matt?
Yep.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. So you could really clearly see exactly what's going on. And notice technology, communication services, consumer cyclicals. But then what the hell is consumer defensive doing here? That's a big, 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 big sign that this market is very screwy right now. Very, very, very screwy right now. Nothing is making one of the things you guys need to pay attention to, and this is actually something important. Don't just pay attention to which sector is up or down. How much is it down? Is it down over 1% or is it down negative 0.12? If you see something down negative 0.12, it's not really, that's just noise. Computers can't differentiate the difference between noise and real value in terms of trading. You guys can. You understand nuances without 30 lines of programming. But very clearly, very, very clearly, you could see that real estate, industrial is making a move. And you could see that there's just not big commitment from the market. Now, in order for Apple to move, somebody said, why didn't you give Apple some room? Well, in order for Apple to move, you got to get some tailwind, because Apple's the biggest company in the world. I want to see tailwind from something else. If I see Apple move, technology is going to go up. I mean, why not just put technology and Apple next to each other and trade them against each other? I mean, you're going to be trading the same thing. But I'm not seeing any continuous momentum. I am seeing some continuous momentum, or at least I was, from the Russell 2000. It's still looking pretty good. A lot of the stocks that I'm picking right now are not huge stocks for that reason. We have to go where the action is. If we don't know where the action is, we're not going to be in a good position. So we got to go where the action is, and we have to follow the SPY. What's the SPY doing right now? This is SPY today. Up. This is the first half hour of the day. Another leg up. We made some money over here on a couple of stocks, and it's been just going straight down. Now, I said this morning that today appears to look like a repeat of yesterday. Not here, not there, not really going anywhere. This is another indicator that I'm testing right now. It's called LaGuire RSI. I'm testing this indicator. I'll let you know how good it is, but I'm testing it. I'm using it on a 5-minute SPY chart. SPY's really not doing anything. It's on a VWAP. And if you look at the daily chart of the SPY, you will see it's consolidating right here. Now, this is not something I like to see, especially if you remember we had resistance right here. And as a result, yeah, Ken. And as a result, the jury's out on it. I'm still playing with it. There's a chance we can just consolidate here, blip a little bit down, and then come up. Remember, we're still in December. Somebody was trying to convince me, well, it's already December. Why are you still bullish? Because it usually lasts till the end of the year. The markets, this is not a time we want to be extensively short. Notice I'm only short one stock, and it's been painful, right? We've been holding that LTHM. I mean, I'm going to remember this thing on my 10-year-old's wedding, you know? I remember holding that LT. I mean, we've been bag holding this thing forever. Anyhow, we got a lot of choppiness, but you can't forget the fact that we're still above the 100, the 50. They're upside down right now. It's red, white, and blue. It's how I use it. You could see that we're above all of the indexes. People are talking about making high of the year in the SPY. That's not something we can just, we could take easily. We have to be very mindful of these kind of things. Shorting right now after a run up like that, hedging, yes, for sure. Definitely. Volatility, yes. Somebody asked me yesterday, now, this is a good question. So we have a program called the Weekly Cash Flow. We're actually going to do a class. You may want to post I'm not trying to sell you on it right now. I will in an hour, but not right now.
Full disclosure here.
Yeah, it was actually funny enough. This is a question I got, but it has everything to do with what we're talking about right now. So where was I? Oh, yeah. So much easier when I'm not looking at that chat. So somebody said, Roger, why are you, and I could let the cat out of the bag. We put on a trade. It was Meta. We sold a put spread on Meta. I think somewhere around here. I don't remember the exact number right now, but somewhere around here. And someone said, Roger, you're bearish on tech stocks. Why are you selling bull put spreads? And I said, yeah, I am bearish on tech stocks, but I'm not nearly as bearish as you may think. I mean, look at where the S&P is right now. Remember, market always comes first. So we have to respect what's happening here. And what's happening here is a very choppy period near very, very close to a very high level. Matter of fact, Let me just put this back here. Matter of fact, if you look at our bar chart here, you could see by here. Look at that, Matt. I'm not using one program to demonstrate. I'm using 3 programs to demonstrate, you know? Okay. So,
Pretty impressive. All on one computer, too.
yeah, all on one computer, too. And the most impressive part is that I could actually get it done. So, here, let's go back. Remember, I drew this line. I didn't draw it for my health. And no, you can't say, oh, you're just doing it now. No, I did it a long time ago. A long time ago. And I told you we're entering an area here that could be choppy. Now, again, I don't know. I don't know. The interest rate environment's getting better, at least at least perception of the real estate of the interest rate market is getting better. And if that's happening, if that's really, really happening, then one second here. If that's really, really happening, then we may start seeing more upside. But again, talk to me in January and February about coming down. I think December, the market's going to try to stay around these levels. And as a result, we're going to have a lot of liquidity. We're going to have a lot of consolidation and a lot of congestion, but I'm not really seeing it. This is a weekly chart too. So I'm not necessarily seeing this thing just come down, crash and burn, market panic. I'm not seeing any of that. So we got to respect the fact that this is still leading. And also we got to respect the nincompoops who still believe that the bond market is going to have, look at this. I didn't even look at this today. Look at this thing. Folks believe that Feds are done raising rates. While Powell is saying yesterday, we may be there may be more hikes on the way. I mean, we just don't know. We have to. I don't know. I don't get it. I am. That's what I'm doing, Rochelle. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm checking the TLT. Look at this thing, Mamma mia! Look, nuts. Oh, thank you, Art. Thank you. Did you get that one, Matt? Yep, that's very nice. Yeah. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying, this is just a very nutty environment, and this tells me even more. It's hard out there for shorts right now. I mean, with the bond market like this, you got to be careful with those shorts. That's why I'm selling Meta. I feel more comfortable about the long side. I don't think this downside in the tech is long term. I think it's just a rotation till year end, while hedge fund guys and institutional traders cover their butts so their boss doesn't call them a schmuck for the 3rd time for missing out on a big rally, which is why you're seeing laggards starting to come up this is why you're seeing smaller stocks starting to come up. But notice something interesting. The dogs are not coming up. Oh, good, Stephen. Good. All right. We've been taking winners. That's what I'm happy about. All right. So let's talk about some stocks that I like right now that are looking really good right now. What was that stock? The stock that I really liked yesterday that somebody said something about for me to look at? What was that ticker symbol? There was a ticker symbol. ELF, was it? Yeah, ELF. Let me look at ELF. The stock. All right. As I said, so let me ask you guys a question. What is it about the stock that you don't like? And what has changed? This is good. Instead of me telling them, let me see if they could figure it out for themselves. So what do you guys think about this stock? Do you think it's a bad decision that we got into it? Why? Let them talk for a while. The VWAP works on an intraday chart. The VWAP is not here. The stock is in a clear trend, and it has an inside day, which means it's below yesterday's high and it's below yesterday's low. It has not broken the bottom, and it's still in the exact same 8-day EMA position that it was yesterday. I don't know if it's poised to go higher or lower, but right now it's going higher. The trend is going higher on the stock. Now, the 15-day EMA, just coincidentally, would be a perfect trailing exit for the stock so far. But remember, we liked it when it was already in the 8-day EMA. So it's not like, oh, we're going to exit it because it went back to the 8-day EMA. That doesn't work here, okay? Common sense, common sense. You guys aren't retarded. You guys are smart. So I'm not. It hasn't broken out down. It hasn't broken up. The stock is exactly in the same position it was yesterday. If I was to look at the stock right now, as a matter of fact, hey Matt, how are we doing on that stock in Alpha Top Stock?
We're down 20%.
What stock is it?
DXCM.
DXCM. Oh, I like that stock. Yeah, yeah. I was about to say I wouldn't mind putting this one in. Put a little make a note of this stock. I like the stock. I like the stock a lot, actually. Nothing has changed. My opinion about the stock would not have changed at all. But this is a good learning exercise here. Matt, are you still short Oxy? I mean, still long Oxy?
I'm still long Oxy.
All right. Me and Matt are having an Oxy debate today. I'm going to go through stocks in a minute.
I bought a call, though. I didn't take a day.
No, I know. I really wanted to give it out today, Matt, but I was like, nah, it's too much controversy. So, yeah. I don't want to do Monday back quarterbacking, but the energy stocks are down. Okay, so let's talk about stocks that are still looking good, okay? Good. If you guys are making money with me, let me know specifically how much and what you're doing. It makes if you guys like what I'm doing and if I'm helping you, I want to help other people. It's much better saying, hey, I made 50% on the stock. It's much better when you say you made 50% on the stock. Do you realize in the Pro Trader Dashboard webinar, there was not one testimonial for me, which is amazing. You know that, Matt? Not one testimonial. There was not one promise for me. It was all you guys. You did the whole thing. There you go, Matt. Something for you to do. Look at that. 1,500 on Uber. That's what they always say, RV Hannings. That's what they always say. It's going to turn around. Okay, let's continue.
I'm very confident. Extremely confident, actually.
All right. You heard the man. Okay, stocks that I like right now to the long side. Costco. Stock looks fantastic right now. Look at this thing. Beautiful. Pretty good relative strength, too. Would have been good to buy it like right here, huh, Matt? And as it comes back up right there, as it crosses the 8-day right here, that would have been really good. 3 and the 8 right there would have been good.
What was the question, Bob?
What was the what? Did you ask me something?
Yeah, I was asking Bob what the question was on ETF. I'm not sure.
Nice, Miles. Nice. Okay. So Costco, in this case, you don't want to, and this is where common sense comes in. Here's the 15-day EMA. Here is the 8-day EMA. Now, you obviously wouldn't put the stop loss at the 15-day EMA here. I mean, it's literally right below the price. And this is a big stock. You probably want to put it somewhere right here, right there, to give it a little room, at least to negate it a little bit, right? That would probably be ideal. Wow, look at that, Matt.
Oh.
Look at Paul. That's pretty good.
Bob wanted to know why you didn't get into Oxy. I think that's what.
Why? What? What?
Why you didn't get into Oxy?
Oh, because of you. Remember the story you shared with me yesterday?
Yeah.
Bob, did you hear the story from yesterday? I had a whole story because I wanted to put it in yesterday. And he goes to me, wait, Warren Buffett bought his warrants at $58. And I'm thinking, all right, I'm not going to fight Warren Buffett. That was why. True story. You can't make this stuff up if you tried. That was the story. Listen to this guy. I'm like, you know what? If he's smart enough to know this information, I'm just going to stay away from this trade. Now, I know all of you are losing tons of money on that McDonald trade I gave you for free today, right? Just, I'm losing my money. It's such a bad trade, right? You're welcome, all of you. Look at that. Nice little gain there. Good, good, good. Good, Bob. Good. All right. All right. So you guys know where to put a stop loss. Let me give you the option here. We want to go to about 10 days out, and we want to go to the 600 strike price. I'd prefer if you would go to the 595, you'd get a much better deal actually right here. Let's see how the market's doing. There we go. Okay. Next one. Look at Nike go. It's breaking above levels. Doesn't have anything here. It's a consumer stock. Consumer stocks have been doing pretty well. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad. I like Nike. It's a little extended, but not too extended. I'd probably use the 200-day if I had to do, or if you want to go closer, you can go here. You can go to the 15-day right here. Use that. At least give it one extra day here. Right down here. There. Anyhow, I do like Nike. I do like Nike.
Hood hit that stop, by the way.
Hmm?
Hood.
Hood. What?
Robin Hood.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, 111 strike price. Not expensive at all. Look at this. You're paying you're paying less than $1 for this option. If you go to the 110, heck, look at this, Matt. It's like 30 cents. Trends 116, 115.76. You're paying less than a quarter for this option, maybe 30 cents. That's a good deal. I like that. It's a pretty darn good deal. Look at that McDonald's go. And the good thing is these are large caps. Like I can give McDonald's to 30,000 people and it wouldn't impact it. Okay. Next one. Coin. I remember somebody talking to you guys about this stock right here. Do you remember? Right there. Yeah. Still moving higher. Look at that. Still moving higher. Well, if I'm showing it to you, Art, it means I still like it. And I would use the 15-day here. It's look at how it's been hugging it perfectly on the way up. And I like SLB to the downside right now, by the way, along with Oxy. These are really, they have a very high implied volatility level. Very high implied volatility level. So you want to go really in the money on this one. Like 142s, maybe even if you can afford these, I would even go to they have good liquidity. You're going to pay a lot less. You're going to pay about $4 for these, when it's all said and done. You know, Art, what can I tell you? All right.
A little bit.
Would you say?
Art asked if they were expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
They are.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, not the right stock. Hold on. This one right here. Breaking out. Still has some spot space. Volume is not bad. Now, a lot of you have the issue of, ooh, it's not a Tesla, it's not a IBM, it's not a. Some of these stocks that you've never heard of do really well. Spreads are crap. Skip it. Look at that. Breakout, nice breakout. If it starts filling the gap here, just get out. Like right there, just get out. Oh, these are expensive. These are very expensive. Unless you go to the 535s. If you go to the 535s, but then the spread is wide. Yeah, forget it. Forget it. And last to the long side is Builda. Starting to break out above these levels. Starting to look pretty good here. I like this breakout. Doesn't have major resistance till the 148-ish, 150-ish. Volume is getting better. Above the 100-day moving average. I just gave you a lot of reasons why you should like this stock. No liquidity. And I gave you one why you shouldn't. No liquidity. All right, let's look at the short side. Short side. When China's not doing well, they've been downgraded. What did China like? Gambling, a lot of gambling. A lot of gambling. Ooh, Michael's doing pretty good. Look at that, Matt. Do you see that? Win. Look at Win. Win's not winning. Keep this one in the back pocket, Matt. I may want to trade this one today. Let's see how it's looking. Oh yeah, I had a hunch I was going to see this. Looking pretty good so far. Now, why am I looking at a stock in this stock right now? Because it's so weak. I mean, it's so weak. Can it stand on its own? Yeah, stock like that can stand on its own. I don't really care if what the market's doing. I mean, yeah, if the market goes up 300 points, maybe, but look what it's been doing the last few days. It's been going straight down. It's got no relative strength. And McDonald's still going higher. Just FYI. And they say never give them trades. 84 strike price expiring in 10 days. Where would you put your stop loss on Win? Right here, right above there, about 86.15 maybe. Next one. Yum. Yum is not that tasty. Is Yum Brands also a Chinese stock?
I thought it was a consolidation of a bunch
I
of
don't know why.
American
I don't
companies.
like this stock. I picked the wrong stock. I don't like it. Scratch Yum.
Right.
Here we go. Now we're talking. Look at these bars. Look at these bars. Look at this volume. I'm getting excited here. You don't really have anything here all the way to 244. Ooh, and look at relative weakness. Mamma mia. I like this. I like this. I really like this. Look at that. What else we got here? We got the group, TKO group. Did you ever hear of this one, Matt?
Mm-mm.
Look how smooth it is. Not choppy at all, right? It's picking up volume a little bit. Must be a new stock. Look, just started trading. It's doing crappy. Ooh, looks like it's about to test the low again. Right here, the 80 strike price, right there. That's your best bet right there. I also don't like the energy stocks, but we'll just skip Oxy for now because there's other ones joining the party. Right here, just opening up right here. There was another one. Let me see. I had it here on Stock Fetcher actually. Exxon, Oxy. There was a couple. Oh, remember our friend Halliburton, Matt? Did we make money on it or did we lose out? What happened there? Now, wait a minute. How come Yum? Oh, not Yum. Maybe I wrote Yum. I wrote Yum wrong. It was this one, Yum C. I had it wrong. That's what confused me.
That would be
That's what
from China.
confused me. Because I was like, wait a minute. I thought it was a Chinese stock. I had the wrong ticker. I had the wrong ticker. Thank you, Venkat. Yes. Now we're cooking with gas. Right here. China. Not right now. Thank you for the help. I appreciate it. No, I thought it was Yum earlier. The chart did not look like this earlier. I was talking about YUMC, but I was showing at YUM, I believe. One second. One second. One second. Just give me 1 second here. Okay. All right. I think that's about it. That's about it. Don't have anything else to share with you. Going to see if I could find some more trade opportunities for the active trading room. The market's just nothing. I mean, nothing. I like the snap position that we have. That one's looking fine. I don't have any problems there. Does anybody have any questions that I did not answer because I want to take off so Matt can do seasonality and I can get into the room and maybe have a minute to myself before I do that. Richie, that's in the active trading room. Is it too late to get into McDonald's? That's a good question. Fair question. Let's take a look here. No, I think you still have a little bit of a thing, but honestly, it'll probably pull back. I went too fast. Oh, you guys have to watch the replay. I talked about most of this stuff. I have a session coming up in 18 minutes, but it's going to be very specific to option income. Very, very specific to option income. If you have any questions, email me, all right? I think I did not give you the option for Yum C. Let me do that. Give you the option for Yum C. Yeah, I went fast because I haven't been interrupted. I'll do CI too. 4750. 250. No, no. Just do the sorry, 4250. 4250 puts. 42, definitely 4250 puts. They're in the money. And on Sigma, let me give you the puts there. Right here, 260, 250. Right there. If you guys want the snap recommendation, you got to join the active trading room. Glenn says, is there an advantage to using extended hour charts for intraday? I don't see any. I don't see the advantage of using extended hours charts for anything, Glenn, at all. The active trading room is a room which we set up for folks who want to be very active, where I give entries and exits. We gave a couple today. I think they did make money actually. So anyhow, if you have any questions, Omar, just does it Rochelle, you know the answer. Why are you asking questions that you don't know the answers, that you already know the answers to? There we make a lot of money. Get it, guys? Yeah, I'll check an Oracle. Like Rochelle, you know the answer to that question. Of course it costs money. Does it cost money?
Hey, Michael.
Daniel says, can I call customer service, guys? If you want to join, call customer service. Bob says we make a lot of money there. All right. Does it cost? And you ever heard of the 8 active trading room? Omar, call customer service. Thank you, Matt. Yeah. We're going live in 15 minutes. It's gonna be very cool.
Is that the old name or the new name?
What?
Active trading.
Well, we called it the day trading room, but I changed it to active trading because we hold some positions overnight sometimes.
That might be where the confusion is.
Yeah. The question should be how much does it cost? I don't know, but I know that it gets more expensive every 2 weeks. I'm late. What's the last 2 trades? Eddie, you'll have to watch the replay since you're late. Cost? Yeah, I don't see why not. Bob says active trading room will pay for itself, guys. Yeah, I think it paid for itself a few times over already, Bob. Because I did not find a way to have 2 telegrams. I returned it. You returned it because you couldn't find a way to have 2 telegrams? That's Betty, that makes no sense whatsoever. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Because of the name.
I already have weekly cash flow. Of course, Dennis. Always, if I'm talking, you should be listening. All right, guys, you have a great time. Matt will keep you busy with seasonality, which is more important than ever right now. And I'll be back in 15 minutes. If you have any questions, concerns, complaints, I don't even know what else you could possibly have. But if you have something for me, if I had the day trading room, the last thing I would get another phone to have it on my I mean, Betty, we're making money on that thing. Of course, it shows both. Program of my Telegram does not reflect it. John, call customer service. What are you doing, man? What are you telling me this for? Let them hook you up. All right, Matt, I'm going to tune out and you do your thing, okay? I'll see you guys in about 13 minutes. Email me, Nick. Email me about Oracle. Bye, guys.
I'm glad I have a few minutes because I've actually got something interesting for us to look at.
Talk to us.
All right, so let's go through our usual shtick. Say, here's the long side sector. Still pretty boring. Consumer staples working its way up. Healthcare, probably the strongest contender. Everything else doesn't have a profit factor or doesn't have a win rate. Unless you count real estate, but which has been hot. On the short side, sector-wise, short tech. It's the only thing it's showing. maybe well, consumer discretionary, they move really close together. And short basic materials as well, squeaking in there. Then right here, 10-day hold. Is Santa coming? Survey says no. So we'll keep an eye on that. For the long side, I'm coming back to it. Don't worry. Here's the long side sectors again. Uh, we can take a look at the top setups. I actually picked a few that I like. Let's see here. I ignored all of these. I went through most of the charts where you see down to about here. After that, not as interested. So let me take a look at a couple of these. A is on my medium list. Uh, so I like the daily a lot. I like the bounce off the 8-day EMA. Uh, oops. Here we go. I'd like to play that bounce off the 8-day EMA. The reason it's on the list is because this price action concerns me. I couldn't find a ton of news on it, but this is pretty out of character for the market. I've been emailing with Betty. We're on it. So it concerns me. I'm gonna hold out, wait and see what's going on with it. But I'll keep an eye on that one. Let's go to the two that I did like. First one is O. I don't know if I would enter today. It's really strong. Had a definite reversal around earnings. It's been trending up nicely. Uh, I'd probably see right now the 8-day EMA and the 100-day moving average are kind of aligning. So you can play it two ways. Either kind of get in some point today if you're going to swing trade it and then set that as your stop. Because if it breaks down below that, I would be more nervous about it. So pretty defined trade there. You got, I don't know, 75 cents of risk. And otherwise, hopefully this thing keeps on trending. Or you can wait for a bounce. Then you pretty much, I mean, that would be pretty oversold for this stock. But you could take the bounce off the 8-day EMA if it touches it, get in, and then your stop is like almost immediate. So I would take it right in front of it. If it bounces off, then you got a fantastic entry. If it blows through, just get out. And it should happen pretty fast because they tend to, if you notice the wicks, they tend to move through the moving averages and then resolve above or below. Okay, I had one more on here. Can't see. Let's see. Yeah, Broadridge. Really like Broadridge. A lot. It's been trending straight up, a little bit of a pullback. Came down in the morning. It's been going up since. It might pull down here a little bit, but if you're gonna go long, I really like this one. And the seasonality is with you on that. So higher probability trade, you could say. Okay. On the short side, there's not a ton. There's about the same as the long side, actually. But I went through a lot of the top ones. We'll talk about it in a second. Let's look at 10-day hold real quick. I'm going to come back to that. 10-day hold, sector trend, nothing. This is still pretty uninformative on the long side. On the short side, again, maybe tech, but really we're just hanging out in the middle. Here's the interesting thing. And I'm going to show you something that I found. I don't have an answer to this yet. There's two possible outcomes. All right, let's see if I can do a split screen here. I really only need the daily chart, so that'll work. All right. Now, on the left side, I need to collapse these so we can see it. Okay, here's the interesting thing. You skip these. I didn't look at, well, I did, but MSCI we're going to leave for now. But these are the short trades. So seasonally, these have a lot of trades and these are very high accuracy. I want you to notice something. When you go through this long list, they don't look great on the daily chart. But look at the short list. Okay, you got Ulta. It's an earnings play. We'll leave that one out of it. GILD, that's choppy. Look at Ralph Lauren. 88% to the short side. Look at that. That doesn't look like a very short stock to me. Amazon, touching new highs. General, ding up. PH, making new highs. JKHY, trending up, breaking through the moving averages. This one, okay, maybe. ROP, making new highs. DRI, trending up all through the moving averages. Now here's the question. It can keep going. AIZ, making new highs. Here's the question, and I don't know the answer. One of two things is happening. Either one, we are kind of in a weird time and it's very uncorrelated to what's happened generally. So we're in very unique market circumstances. That's one possible answer, right? Sector rotations have not been normal the last year or two. They've been happening way too fast, way too often for it to be considered normal. That's one option. Just things are out of balance. Second option is that this thing is really, really, really good. And it's about to pick a bunch of tops because I haven't gone through and looked. I'm going to do this later. I want to see in the past month or so if it's been picking these same stocks. If that's the case, then I would lean more towards the first argument, which is that sectors are just kind of out of whack. The second option would be that instead of going with relative strength, this is about to call a bunch of seasonal reversals. It'd be very interesting to see. To me, I am not going to short a stock like AIZ. Maybe not even AIZ, but let's go back to like ROP. You look at that chart on the right side. I'm not shorting that thing. You couldn't pay me to short that right now. But not ROP. Yeah, ROP, 20 trades. But since 1992, 85% of the time, this thing has gone down. So either it's nailing it, maybe it's slightly early, or this thing really is about to pivot, or we're just out of whack. But first I saw 1, 2, 3. I was like, seasonality is not, you can't trade off of it. It's not 100% accurate all the time. So you're going to get some that are like, this is 99% short, but it's had some news and it's just going straight up. Like, I'm not going to stand in front of a moving train. You know what I'm saying? But in this case, I don't know. I thought that was really odd because I went way down. And if you go down, I got 2 more minutes. I'll show you. If you go down the long side, you'll pretty much see the inverse. Just right here. Let's go silver. Okay, maybe that one maybe just has a pullback. GNRC, it's kind of coming up. Choppy at best. That one's okay. That's just way too expensive. Pfizer, nothing. Broadcom, not looking great. AAL, not looking great. Yep. So you see my point. It's very interesting. All right, I posted the link. I'll pick that back up tomorrow. But let me know your thoughts. If you have a theory, send me an email. There's the link. Class is starting in less than a minute. So I'm going to jump off. I'll see everyone tomorrow, and I'll let you know what I find on that. Bye, everyone.